Welcome, this is Brian, and this is the news in your eyes.
My friends, you don't need to do nation building in Israel. We're already built. You don't need to export democracy to Israel. We've already got it. And you don't need to send American troops to Israel. We defend ourselves.
Governor Romney.
Very simply, you start off by saying that you don't allow an inch of space to exist between you and your friends and your allies.
My friends, you don't need to do nation building in Israel. We're already built.
With regards to Iran, which perhaps represents the greatest existential threat to Israel, we have to make it abundantly clear. It is unacceptable, and I take that word carefully, it is unacceptable for Iran to become a nuclear nation. We'll support them and defend them.
And you don't need to send American troops to Israel. We defend ourselves.
Minister Netanyahu of Israel, if you were the president and the prime minister sat down and said, I want you to know that we are prepared to bomb Iran because we want to keep them from developing the aptitude for having nuclear weaponry, what would your response be?
Well, first thing, I'd like to stay out of their business. I'd like to let them do whatever they want. I don't want to interfere with what they need to do for their defense, and I don't want to interfere with Israel when they want to have peace treaties.
2 or 3 nuclear weapons wipes out most of the Jews who live in Israel. I believe Ahmadinejad would do it in a heartbeat.
Anyone that suggests that Iran is not a threat to this country, or is not a threat to stability in the Middle East, is obviously not seeing the world very clearly.
I'm on record as repeatedly saying that I don't think that there is such a thing as an existential threat to Israel, because I think Israel is strong enough to protect itself, to take care of itself, and I think that ultimately it's not in the power of Iran to destroy the state of Israel.
Why does Israel need our help? We need to get out of their way. I mean, we interfere with them. We interfere with them when they deal with their borders, when they want to have peace treaties. We tell them what they can do because we buy their allegiance and they sacrifice their sovereignty to us. And Israel should take care of themselves. Israel has 200, 300 nuclear missiles, and they can take care of themselves. Why should we commit? We don't even have a treaty with Israel. So I think they're quite capable of taking care of themselves. I think we do detriment. Just think of all the money we gave to Egypt over 30 or 40 years. Now look, we were buying friendship. Now there's a civil war. They're less friendly to Israel. That whole thing is going to backfire once we go bankrupt and we remove our troops. So I think we should be very cautious in our willingness to go to war and send troops without a proper declaration by the U.S. Congress.
First is this list. These are the only reasons somebody could use to convince you of any erroneous, untruthful, unsound, or just incorrect argument. They use what's called fallacies. Keep these in mind for this presentation.